sitting in the morning sun.
How did we end up here? Miles offshore in an opaque turned-up sea with not a single boat in sight. And for good reason. It's blowing small craft advisory, and anyone out here today is either stupid or on a mission. For us, it's most likely both.
A man is airlifted to the hospital after he was reportedly bitten by a crocodile in the Everglades National Park. Officials believe the 68-year-old man's recreational sailboat capsized at Flamingo Marina. The man then tried to swim to shore.
What are you doing?
Have you ever thought about the American crocodile?
Yeah, no.
This is an alligator, very common. But the American crocodile is actually an endangered species. We could take the boat and go try to find one. Can we get the camping gear packed? We can go to the Everglades from here. Imagine that. And with curiosity as the major fuel for this adventure, we were out the door to the Everglades within an hour. Our mission was simple: to find the apex predator of the Florida Everglades, the endangered American saltwater crocodile, and see if we could find one at full size. Didn't tell you one thing. I kind of forgot.
What?
Just so happens in March, there was an American crocodile attack at the Everglades, at the campground we're staying at. And the secondary mission was to find apex predator number 2, which is the bull shark, a common predator in the salt waters surrounding the Keys. But we wanted to find them up in the Everglades, where the water's brackish and more like a lake than an ocean. And while they're uniquely known as a shark to survive in that environment, how far inland can we find them? And do they share that habitat with the saltwater crocodile? Can we achieve this mission in American waters in the Florida Everglades? And we chose to bring the MTI 440 speedboat, and not our sporty 600 horsepower 26-foot SeaCat, which is actually one of the best boats we've had for the Keys. While picking the 44-foot speedboat over the 26-foot hybrid center console for this adventure might seem a little odd, it works out great. It's fast, it's fuel efficient, it doesn't draft any water, and you can camp on its deck. We've done it before. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and check out the camping adventure to the Dry Tortugas in, you guessed it, the 440. If you love adventures, it's a viral video series that you're sure to love. Back on track though, American saltwater crocodile, where are you? Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves here. Let's go see if we can actually locate the American crocodile. Is it truly that endangered? Are they easy to find? Are they aggressive? I have so many questions. And without further ado, it's northbound at a high rate of speed. Big Pine to the Everglades, about 60 miles, smooth seas, ETA, 30 minutes. God, I love this boat. You got this, honey. Yeah, maybe not. I didn't want it coming off, so I gave her the torque. And after a fantastic run north, triple digits with the MTI 440, we pulled into a place called Flamingo. Interesting. What is this place? Is there anybody here? We even open? Rec 90, that's good. All right, a little Google search. Located in Monroe County, Florida, Flamingo is actually the southernmost headquarters of the Everglades National Park. It's also the southern endpoint of what's called the Wilderness Waterway, which is a 99-mile trail that goes all the way up to, you guessed it, Everglades City. And my first impression is that this little village is out in the middle of nowhere, like really secluded. There's nothing around it for a diameter circle of 60 miles. This is truly backcountry Everglades. I can't wait to investigate. Are there crocodiles here? Close to the boat, under the boat, looking at us right now? And as you're about to find out, the surprising answer to that is probably yes.
The man then tried to swim to shore when he was seen going underwater. Once the man made it out, park rangers treated him.
This is exactly where we are. Same exact marina.
Swimming or walking in the water is prohibited at the national park.
I can't believe I didn't hear about this. Because the American crocodile used to be so endangered, this almost never happened. It's time to find an eyewitness, somebody we can talk to. Nope, just a floating log. And I guess going for a nice swim to cool off is probably out of the question.
Do they leave the water?
Sometimes they do. Let me tell you, I've seen them jump from the water right up to the dock.
I've never been so fascinated with crocodiles since you said you wanted to do this.
And I introduced to you Angelo Coca. He's the Marine Harbor Master here at Flamingo, and it didn't take long for us to see our first crocodile. All we had to do was have Angelo point him out to us, like they're right over there. We're looking at two crocs coming together, right?
Oh yeah, one, and that looks like a large female on the left-hand side. So this is the time they like to go out there, snoop around. That's a manatee also here. You can tell by the mud. These are the tarpons. They roll, show their fins. He's showing fins there. This is the only place in the world that has both the American saltwater crocodile and the alligators.
What happened when the guy fell in the water here?
He was approximately maybe 50 yards from the seawall. He was trying to tack out on a small little sunfish, and apparently the wind caught up to him a little tight, and he did flip it and started paddling, a little drastic,
like splashing?
Moving a lot of splashing his legs. And apparently old Half-Jaw came from the woods over there, wanted to investigate and see what was really going on, and he came back and took a little nibble at him.
So no skinny dipping tomorrow morning, honey?
Absolutely not. There's another large one there that could be probably manatee next to it.
And if you
also
catch something here, you have to reel it in pretty quick.
Oh yeah, fortunately yes, because the crocs do like fish, and they'll come right after your catch.
How manatees get along with the crocs?
Fortunately, they've been getting along here for years. Manatees are huge sea cow. They're very powerful. They have a very powerful tail, and I've seen them sometimes lift that tail up and hit a croc right dead in the head.
It's kind of like the hippo and the crocs,
exactly.
Right? Because they actually don't like crocs. Hippos are vicious to crocs.
Yeah, they do not like crocs, absolutely.
All right, let's go get some filming done, honey, and then we'll go out to eat. And Angela, you're a godsend to this place and made this visit incredible for us.
I'm so glad to hear that.
But seeing a small crocodile from across the bay was not why we were here. I needed to see in person a man-eating sized crocodile, and we just found out his name, his Half-Jaw. Dusk, the sun is set. This is perfect, although really stupid. Do as I say, not as I do. Definitely on this one. Oh, that's not a manatee. That's a crocodile, and a pretty big one. Inbound. Oh my God, it's working. Never in a million years would I have thought you could attract a crocodile in American waters this easy. Man, here it comes. How close do I let it get? Oh, what's that over to the right? Oh, it's nothing. On a wet, slippery, slanted deck into the water. I'm not sure if I thought this one through. Croc right here, coming to see me. He's a croc right here. Croc right here. I'm kind of doing a little bit of this. Probably not the smartest idea. Are they smart enough to distract you and work as a team? Look at my feet to the right, just below the surface of the water. There's something there, and it's big, and I don't see it.
That croc there? How big is that croc, honey? 8 feet maybe?
Yeah, I was gonna say 8 feet, exactly, yeah.
Oh, what's that? Is there something right here at the edge? Oh, there it is. Wow. That just freaked me out. I was just about to go down to this water again, right here. And I'm not sure it's a manatee. Oh my God. So I just literally just flapped the water behind the boat there for maybe 30 seconds. Within a minute, I had an 8-foot croc at my deck, at my swim ramp, and I had, I don't know what that is. That thing's like a 1,000-pound manatee hanging out right there. I'm not sure why the manatee was attracted to that, but it was. Like, I went down there and did that at the swim deck, and they were there. Crazy.
Freshwater.
Well, you live and you learn, and we certainly learned on this one. These are real predatory waters, and while that crocodile was probably looking for a fish I just caught, it does explain how somebody can be attacked if splashing in this basin, and that freaked me out enough I didn't splash in the water there anymore. It is important to note that crocodiles can lunge at about 11 miles per hour, which is about half their body length in only half a second. So we decided to just spend the night at the docks and see what was out there swimming around naturally. Was this 1,000-pound, 14-foot half-jaw crocodile watching us? Honey, let's just listen. You ready?
Is that a manatee breathing or off-gassing?
I don't know. But that there, is that a croc? That's a croc right there. And that's a manatee right there. Oh my God. Oh, what is that smell?
Honey.
There's a croc right there. There's a croc right there. Ooh, look at that. That's a big one too. It doesn't think I can see it, but it's right there. Very large crocodile. Coming right, beelining it for me. It's not half jaw. That's a big. Oh man. She's wondering. She's getting some fresh water. Shit. Honey, you just had a big croc right under you, so don't fall in.
We found this nocturnal basin to be alive and thriving with so many creatures, it was hard to identify them all. It felt like we were in prehistoric times, where something deep inside you told you you're not going to pitch a tent at the water's edge, and to be very careful and aware. And after a long night of spotting crocs, but not half-jaw, it was time for bed. On a side note, Flamingo has fantastic accommodations, and their guest fillers are actually hurricane-proof and built out of cargo containers. I suppose you do need something that makes you feel safe around here.
Hey, can I see the spotlight? There's a little beach down there. I wonder if there's any crocs down there. See that? See his eyes? That's a crocodile. Right there at the beach, waiting for something to come wandering down, drunk, and go for a skinny dip, honey. Skinny dip time?
Not me.
Let's just enjoy a nightcap with the crocodiles. Truly remarkable place. You foot fetish guys? Let me just go ahead and ruin it for you. Oh yeah.
Or make your day.
And after a wonderful night's sleep in these cargo containers, cool OverLander, it was time for breakfast and a new game plan, and we were inbound to the only restaurant in 50 miles, the Flamingo. Quite original. Once again, super impressed. Nice place. A true Everglades oasis. Fresh cup of coffee, and gives me an idea. It was time to go deeper into the Everglades and see if we could catch a bull shark. Half Jaw was going to have to wait. A squirrel had got my attention, and his name was Bobby the bull shark. It was time to rent a boat and see how far deep into the Everglades we could catch these sharks. Are you safe in fresh water, or even brackish? But not before joking a little bit with our new friend Carl, an Everglades State Park biologist.
They gave us the keys to the boat, hon.
Okay.
Same as that. Drive it like you stole it.
Did you sign for it?
Did we sign for it, honey?
Not our real names.
All right, let's go to Miami, see what we can get for it.
And on that note, the people at Flamingo were absolutely amazing. It felt like we had known them forever. And it's the true attraction to this fantastic little village.
Renzo, Mako 17, this is Southwest Ruben. Radio check loud and clear. Have a good time, my friend.
And before we knew it, we were off, inbound deep to the Everglades. We had some chum bags, some bait, some poles, and we were ready to catch a bull shark. But those of you that watch the channel know that I suck at fishing, at least in Florida. Thank the Lord I married up. Oh nice, a tourniquet. That's thoughtful, hon. Not sure what it means about your faith in me, but okay.
Nothing. No, we've had no luck yet. Honey, I got something.
Nice. Nice.
Nice. All right, look at this. He got hit.
Let me see.
Do not fall in the water here.
Oh, yeah.
See that?
Yeah.
He got literally sliced.
And the first clue of a bull shark.
I felt when I hit the water.
It's at least 6 times bigger than your fish from Destroyer Key.
And be sure to also watch that super fun episode in our binge watch category on YouTube.
You want to do a side by side?
Very funny. Don't you hate that? I think we've got a decent fish and this pops on what pops up.
And remember I said earlier, do as I say, not as I do? Yeah.
What you don't want to do is get stuck with their 3 fins.
Yeah?
Yeah. So,
I
look what you
didn't.
just did.
Oh, honey.
Look what you just did. You just got me good. This thing. So I must have caught maybe hundreds of catfish in my life. All different kinds. I've always been able to grab them behind the spine. You do the 3 kind of like prong. If this guy, first time in my life, I got nabbed by that one right there. Look at that. Oh my God, that hurt. And he's got some bacteria on there, and you don't want that in your bloodstream, that's why I'm letting it bleed right into my knuckle joint. It hurts so bad.
Hurts like childbirth or hurts like man cold?
Okay, a little Google research, catfish Everglades. Let's see. We ended up catching hardhead catfish. It says here they have 3 sharp serrated spines in the dorsal fins and pectoral fins, and they're coated with a venomous slime that can inflict a painful puncture wound. You don't say. And that did surprise me, how painful it actually was from a simple puncture wound. And over a month later, it's refused to heal, and still quite painful. If this has happened to you, comment below and tell us your story. But we weren't here to catch catfish or to be stabbed by them. We were here to catch the number 2 apex predator of the Everglades, and that's the bull shark. This is pretty brackish water, almost fresh. They have to be here. A little more chum, and then it finally happened.
Ooh, a shark, got a bull shark. It's a bull shark, it's a baby bull shark. That's a beautiful predator. Now we're gonna be careful. He's gonna bite the line off at any moment. Now, this is a bull shark because this is brackish water. This is a little fella. Oh. Now, I didn't catch it, but honestly, I don't want it. That's why I took off my leader. Could I have gone that to the boat? Yes, but there's plenty of videos out there of people in the Everglades and in the Keys catching sharks, bringing them to the boat, and
Damn it!
I lost my goddamn pinky.
sharks often get the best of you. They're just swarmy, and in fact, I'll show you a video where I almost lost my hand.
True story. Because I was filming it.
I really wanted to catch a bull shark in the Everglades, not on the ocean. How to live is we're not playing video games today on a couch. We're somewhere in the middle of the Everglades, enjoying the simple pleasures of Mother Nature. That bull shark almost just ran into the side of the boat. It did run into the side of the boat and almost jumped into the boat onto me.
In all the excitement, I changed my mind and decided to go with a steel leader. I wanted to land one.
Oh, look at that. Look at how beautiful that is. Look at him. Let's not get too excited. Try not to get him into my. There we go. We got him. Okay, so
Okay, I got the pole.
take the pole.
I got the pole.
We got this right here. And right there.
Do not.
Get this guy. Want to be careful with this guy. Look how fat his head is. See that? This is a juvenile bull shark. I've never caught a bull shark. Brought him to the boat like this. We don't want to hurt him. We're going to let him go. All right, you want to be careful. Get putting your hands in the water here, but bingo. Check, box checked. That's how to live, everybody. We're gonna go get some dinner. Our main mission was to come here, try to catch the apex predator. That size was perfect. I wanted something I could handle to the boat safely, 2.5 foot, maybe 2 footer. Bull shark in brackish in the Everglades. We're not in the ocean. We are 20 miles from the ocean right now. We are brackish water and we're catching bull sharks all day, juveniles. Oh my God, this is awesome.
Wait, let's check. Fingers?
And on a serious note, and a bit of a PSA.
You do have to be careful washing your hands in this water. You can't see into it. And right here, somebody was airlifted out of Flamingo when they put their hands in the water, wash their hands, a bull shark pulled them into the water.
I wouldn't put your hands in there. 2 seconds won't do anything. Get him, get him, get him, get him!
I know you probably don't want to wash your hands in the chum slick. I'm just gonna do it quickly. You gotta take this stuff seriously, especially up here. We're about 10, 15 miles from any sort of help. I think the largest one that we caught was probably 4 feet, but there's massive bull sharks in here.
With mission complete, it was time to head back to Flamingo, but not before a fantastic scenic ride through the mangroves at 26 miles an hour, trimmed up full throttle. It was quite impressive. With one box checked, it was time to find Half Jaw. I needed to see this monster firsthand. We're getting close, I can sense it.
Who watch the channel, you guys know how it goes. This is a how to live swag tag. So if you locate this and you take a selfie with it, in this case, just take a selfie with this boat, okay? Don't get in it or anything because it's a rental. But if you locate this sticker, you take a selfie with it and you tag us in your social media post of it, we will send you a really cool swag bag.
What's the old saying, a watched pot never boils? Yeah, we turned the corner to the boat launch. 2 crocodiles sunning themselves. And one of them was absolutely massive.
Oh, come on, be there. Be there. We just got back from fishing and Emily's here, but I think this is either Fred or Half Jaw. He's a massive croc. That's his girlfriend. This one right, oh my God, look at him. Oh my God. That is something you do not want to see in the water. That's Fred. That is a 14 foot, one of the largest. God, probably 5 yards from one of the largest saltwater crocs in America for sure. His name is Fred. We're in America. This is Everglades. This is Flamingo National Park. One of the only places in the world, these endangered animals, you can see these in the wild. So they use these boat launches, and I have to be careful. I don't see Half Jaw. Half Jaw is the one that attacked somebody here 6 months ago, and they can sneak up on you. Not that he's after me, but you definitely don't want to look like prey.
This was fantastic. I think I just stared at them for a half an hour, just watching them, studying them. Then you have this here. Now this here is their salt residue that's coming out of their snot bubbles. And this is now all dried up, but you can see this is actually dried croc snot. I suppose you could call it a croc booger. And this is from a 14-footer. That's from Fred. Basically excreting the salt that they acquire from this brackish water. They're getting rid of it. Well, distilling down Himalayan sea salt is big business. I wonder what the market would be like for croc snot sea salt. Doesn't smell. Doesn't really smell that bad. And nobody's looking. Yeah. It might be an acquired taste. Maybe not.
The long drives on an open road, and the Sunday afternoons, I'm tired of living this beautiful life without you.
All good things must come to an end, and it was time to head home. We had checked some boxes, met some fantastic people, and had one heck of an adventure.
This is not the place I want to fall off the boat.
I wish you were there for that desert ride, and watch how the stars lit up the night.
What?
I've seen things you've seen in a dream. Oh, but they turn to nightmares when you're not with me.
Hey, how you doing? It's all about the people that you meet. Like this guy last night we met at the boat launch, wicked nice guy. Girl named Sarah who works here, she's just so cool. And as she came back first thing this morning, got us coffee, and made us a gift basket of just cool little things. It's not about where you travel often, it's about who you meet when you travel. And it's just, she's the perfect example of the people here. Perfect example.
Without you.
We had learned a ton. While the American saltwater crocodile can be dangerous, it's on a different aggressive level than the Nile crocodile or the salty of Australia, at least toward humans. And most importantly, we learned we can share this environment with them as long as we respect their space and their rights to exist, even if under our dock.
I'm glad you guys got to see him.
And with that, it's time to head home. QS races in a couple of weeks. I'd like to thank everybody at Flamingo for making our trip cordial, educational, and fantastic. And be sure to stay tuned for our next episode, which is an epic how to live adventure to Key West for the 2024 Offshore World Championships. So I don't know if you saw in our video there in England, we lost comms.
Oh, did you see? I saw the first 7 minutes and then I got sidetracked.
Well, I lost comms like in the first 30 seconds, so. You got them.
Invincible, you can't knock us. Untouchable, you can't stop us. We chase the stars, gonna reach out till they're in our grasp. Impossible, but it's nothing. Unstoppable, we ain't bluffing. We've come this far and there ain't no way we're backing down. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We are untouchable. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We never fade, we never fall. And we'll be the last one standing. No chance that we'll be crash landing. And we're on fire as they all go down in flames. And still
Honey, you want my knife?
No, fish scales. I'd rather have deer blood.
Why?
Because it's fish scales.
No, fish scales, honey. Fish scales are so much more healthy for you than deer blood.
If it was
I will
fish
cut, honey, I will cut that up for you.
fillet,
Gonna move these mountains.